How do I tell my fake roommate I want the real thing? 2 years ago, we wrote house rules on a pizza box and slid it under the fridge. No dating each other, no kissing, split rent, share chores, act like a couple in the building when it helps. We shook on it with greasy hands and thought we were clever. We had both been wrecked. His girl moved to another country. My guy moved across town and took the dog. We needed a place we could afford. The one bedroom in our building was cheaper for couples, so we became one, on paper. No feelings, just teamwork. At first it worked. We learned the Super's coffee order. We hit the farmer's market early and split the good onions. He fixed my cabinet doors. I ironed his shirts for interviews. We had a code for bad small talk in the lobby. He would rub his jaw and I would fake a phone call. We were a machine. People bought it. Mrs. Diaz from 4B called us the kids. We carried her groceries and she told us stories about her wedding. At a holiday mixer, a guy from 3 floors up asked how we met. We said college. We said rain. We laughed in sync, and I felt something tilt. I tried to date. 3 dinners with a nice man who liked jazz. He asked me out for Saturday. Saturday was laundry and market and fixing things and a taco truck after. I told him I was busy. Then I ghosted him. He did not deserve that. I did it anyway. He stopped calling the women who slid him napkins with numbers. He said it was messy to explain. He kept the napkins in a drawer. We joked that his future wife was cardboard with ink on it. We ate eggs on Sundays and read those napkins like fortunes. We laughed too hard. 6 weeks ago, I got an offer. A museum job in another city. Double pay. Travel on weekends. My first thought was not the money. It was our Saturday routine. Who would carry the laundry basket? Who would do onions? I wrote the rejection email without thinking. No counter. I closed the laptop and felt sick. That night we argued in the aisle about olive oil. First cold press or the cheap one? An older couple smiled and said we reminded them of their start. He squeezed the cart. I stared at the shelf and felt like I had stepped off a curb I did not see. 5 weeks ago his father got the diagnosis. Lung cancer. Not much time. We drove back from the hospital in silence. He held the pizza box rules like a steering wheel when we got home. Then he put it back under the fridge and went to shower. I wiped the counter and bit my tongue till it hurt. 3 weeks ago his ex reached out. Maya, high school sweetheart. The one his father kept a framed photo of near the TV. She had moved back. She heard about his dad from a cousin. She asked if she could drop off soup. His father lit up. He said God had good timing. He said he wanted to see his boy settle with someone solid. He said Maya had always been that. He said my name wrong like always. I smiled and poured water. Last week they had lunch. He texted me from the bathroom. Dad is talking about Thanksgiving with Maya. He thinks we will be back together by Christmas. I had the words in my mouth. Pick me. Tell him the truth. Instead I wrote, your dad needs a win. Then I threw my phone on the bed and kicked the frame. Monday his father called me. First time he got my name right. He asked if I could borrow folding chairs from the community center for Thanksgiving. Then he lowered his voice. Maya will sit next to him. He wanted me to know. I was the helper. The girl who brings chairs. That night my fake roommate came by with a bag of lemons he did not need. He could not look at me. He said it was one dinner. He said he would clear it up after. I nodded. We both knew he would not with his father asking for this. This morning Maya texted him that she could take him to treatment. He forwarded it to me. Then my buzzer screamed. He was at the door with wet hair and no jacket. He said he reached for ice and pulled out the pizza box. He opened it and read our rules like they were a joke with a bad ending. He drove to his father and said my name. He told his father he had been in love with me since the night I turned down the museum job. He said he did not want soup or old photos. He said he wanted the person who did onions and laundry and oil and stayed. His father stared at him a long time. Then he laughed once, short. He said, bring the one who paid rent when you were broke. Tomorrow she's not setting chairs.